What's up, good people?
Hey, Seasoned family,
Happy
how y'all doing?
Thursday, everybody.
It is another
It
Thursday.
is. We done made it.
Let's get going. You brought us
And
to another.
we is blessed and highly favored.
Another Thursday.
So, guys, we are going to chat today about preferences. Like, do you prefer to roll solo or do you prefer to roll with a crew? And it doesn't have to be a big crew. It could be big, it could be small, but just do you, at this season age, do you roll out by yourself or do you roll with other people? So that's what we're talking about today. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm here for it. That's a real thing, though. People struggle with this one.
Well,
It's a real thing. Yeah. So my question for you, Harmony, are you the type that will roll out to, just hear some live music by yourself, go to a live music spot, or roll to dinner by yourself, or, go see a movie by yourself at this age? Or would you prefer to hit up one of your homegirls and be like, hey, come go to dinner with me? Or hit up one of your guy friends and like, hey, let's go to dinner, or let's go out to hear some music. Which one would you prefer?
I have a clear choice on this topic. I prefer wholeheartedly 98% of the time one over the other. And I prefer to not be by myself. I don't know what it is. I've really been trying to figure it out. It's something that I've been challenging myself with since I got older to try to see, is it a personality thing? Is it a preference thing? Is it an only child thing? I really don't still have the answer, but I know hands down, I prefer to roll with people. I don't like going places by myself. I've tried to do it a time or two, but I just really don't like it. And it doesn't have anything to do with like, I can be by myself. I like myself and I have no problem like talking to strangers or anything like that. But I just do not like how it feels. I just don't feel comfortable. Just like rolling by myself and going places by myself. I don't like it. I don't even really know why. So what about you?
So for me, if I'll go and listen to some live music by myself. I'll go and, cause I like different artists. I like El Mean. I like, just artists that, some people would probably be like, I'm not buying a ticket to go see him. I don't even know his music like that. I don't know him like that. Or he ain't been out that long or whatever the case may be. But me, I don't need company to go listen to no live music or go see a concert or whatever the case may be. Now, the preference is, yes, I would prefer to be with, friends or a partner or whatever the case may be. And if we can relate on the type of music we like to listen to, or the going out to dinner, if we can agree on the type of food that we want to eat, then I would prefer to have her go with me or a friend go with me or whatever the case may be. But I don't have to have that. I will get up and somebody I want to see come up and come into town. Oh, I'm a book a ticket. Like, I'm not going. My thought process is not to call 50 people first to see if I can get somebody to go with me or see. My thought process is to be like, hey, I'm going. Now, if somebody chooses or want to go with me, then that's I would love that, and I definitely will invite people to go with me, but it's not a must for me. I don't have to have that.
I want a little bit more of that in my life. Like I said, over the years, I've tried, here and there, like to force myself to go eat lunch by myself. I remember I went to a movie by myself one time. I was like, oh my God, I do not like this. I'm just doing it to make myself do it. Just
Love it.
I don't know why I don't like it. I just don't.
And see, I love going to the movies. Now that I do prefer to do by myself, just because like people asking me, like, "Oh, well, what happened? Or what you think it was?" Like, huh? We sitting here watching the same movie. Like, I don't know. Like,
Got it.
I don't know. Like, I would prefer to watch it by myself. That way, it's, I got all my snacks to myself.
You don't have to share.
Don't have to share. I don't have to worry about you. Did I get the right snacks for you? all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't. But no, and I prefer. I don't the movies. I don't mind going. I go to see a movie at lunchtime by myself, and you know,
Ooh.
hey, it is. I saw it. It was good. We can talk about it once you see it.
Okay. I'm still working. I'm still working on that skill. I'm working on it. This, I'll keep trying, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna be comfortable. But I could just try it here and there. But so we talked a little bit about like some like local stuff. But what do you think about like traveling abroad? Like, are you more likely to travel abroad alone, or do you have a preference about that, or would you prefer to go with other people?
Now traveling abroad, I would prefer to go with other people. Because it's a whole
Mm-hmm.
experience, and even somebody to share that experience with, and recall all the time with, and have a conversation about what and where and what y'all
Uh-huh.
saw, and all of that, I think is a beautiful
Yeah.
thing. Now I've traveled plenty of places by myself, so I will go and travel alone. I've even been to Africa by myself, and
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. So I don't have an issue with um, traveling alone at all. Um, but that I definitely would prefer to have, at least, one person to see that with. But traveling with a group is fun too. I've
Yeah.
done them both. And I've traveled with a group of people, and that's
Uh-huh.
fun. I'm not one who, um, when I go on vacation and stuff and travel, if I want to go horseback riding, that don't mean everybody have to go if that's
Right.
not your thing, but that's my thing. But I'll do it. So that don't mean that, while we're there, we got to do every activity together. We got to go everywhere together, have every dinner together. We just travel together and experience in the same
Mm-hmm.
country. That doesn't mean all of our experiences have to be the same. And, we got this whole itinerary list to do together. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to do something corny at some point that everybody not. I'm saying. So, I'm that dude. Like I go scuba diving and snorkeling and underground caves and stuff, swimming I'll do stuff like that. And most people are like, yeah,
Like,
I'm
nah,
not doing
bro.
that. I'm not getting none of no. So, but yeah, traveling abroad is a little different. I do like to have somebody present for that. So what about you?
Well, it's probably not a surprise if I don't want to go nowhere local by myself. I sure don't want to go nowhere out the country by myself. However, I again sometimes I like to challenge myself, and I didn't go like on a solo trip, but I went abroad with people I didn't know. So I went with a travel group. It was a great experience. I did that to Dubai. The company did a really good job of kind of like matching you up like with your roommate or whatever the case may be. And like you said, there was an itinerary you could choose from, so you didn't have to always be doing the same things at the same time. So that was cool. So still hands down, I prefer to go with other people. And then of course, as women, we always have to worry about the safety issue. It's not safe for us to move around, by ourselves, even though a lot of people do it. But I definitely, for safety issues, recommend, traveling with other people, or if you are traveling solo, make sure somebody knows where you are and who you're with and all the things at all times. And some people just be like, don't tell nobody nothing. They just be like, I'm fine. I ain't gonna, whatever. I have friends that do that. So, to each his own. But for me, definitely, traveling abroad, I prefer to do with others for safety reasons and for the reasons that you mentioned about experiences. That's one of my favorite things about traveling abroad is the new experiences. And you want to be able to share that with other people, whether it be friends, family, or a romantic partner. So definitely with people for me. Maybe it's an only child thing. I don't know. Other only children, y'all tell me. Do y'all act like that too? Do y'all feel the same way? Help me out. Let me know. I'm not sure.
I mean, y'all only child, y'all do have a lot of stuff going on with y'all. I'm just gonna
Mind your
keep it a
character
hundred.
now, as my
Y'all,
nana would say. Mind your character. Don't start judging
I'm,
the OCs out there.
y'all got a lot going on. Y'all spoiled is for
We
one,
spoil ourselves,
just spoiled,
so it's okay.
just spoiled. Um, but no, I do agree with you about the safety issue. That is a whole thing. Um, and even for me, traveling abroad by
Yeah,
myself and all of that, and just traveling period these days is important to let people know where you are. Of course, I can share my
absolutely.
location, with one, and let somebody know where and when I'm coming and
Yep,
going and all of that good stuff. So it is important to have that team and that system in place just in
for
case,
sure.
because things do happen. Just recently, I was reading about two flight attendants for Delta, that had gone out of the country, and the young man didn't make it
Oh,
back, and the young did, but she was harmed as
wow.
well. So you know what I mean. Just situations like that do happen, and
Absolutely.
those kind of reasons. So we just want to make sure that we're always being safe and cautious and careful of all those things. But I'm not fearful of traveling anywhere by myself. I will, if it's something that I got to go do or something that I want to do for me, then
That's
I'm
right.
going to do it. I'll figure out the safety piece and all of that later, but I'm going.
Word.
Yep. 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 Um, so yeah, seasoned family. If this, we know y'all can relate to this one. We know that there's some of y'all out there that do not move without people with y'all, without a whole entourage. And there's others that will not move with an entourage and just want to be alone. Let us
Hmm.
know. Let us know what y'all feel about it. And is this an actual season thing, or does this one not have an age to it? Who knows?
Good point.
What
Good
y'all
point.
think?
Let us know, people. So we are going to hop into our segment for today. We're gonna roll back to sauce check. We gonna, talk a little bit more about this same topic. Skills. I'm gonna ask you to share an activity that you either prefer to do alone or that you prefer to do with other people, hands down, like either way. And why do you prefer to do it either alone or with other people? Like what's an activity that you already have a set way that you prefer to roll?
Right. Um, well, one of the main ones is one that I just shared with you. Actually, is going to the movies. Like that is a preference for me. I would prefer to, go out to the movies by myself, just because, I don't have to worry about nobody to talk to me during the movie. Like you don't and want to ask questions during the movie. Like that's just typically what happens when people go to the movie. It's like we're sitting here watching the same movie, but I got all the answers to what's getting ready to movie.
It's because they done dozed off and woke back
um,
up.
it was right that part. But then the other thing for me is I don't I don't mind going to listen to live music. I would prefer to do that sometimes by myself as well, just because of the type of people that I typically go and see. Like I'll go and see and listen to Stokely
Mhm.
sing, or and most people be like, who is that? Stokely, where he come from? Like how long he been
Oh
doing
boy.
music? Longer than you've
Correct.
been, but and he's still a beast, still one of my faves. But I go see him, or I go see Gene Noble, or somebody like that, and people be like, who is Gene Noble? Like where he come from? What he got out? What his song? What? But artists like that I love, and amazingly talented singers and performers, so I'll go see artists like that. So what
Ooh.
about you?
Um, let's see. Well, like I said, it's most things for me that I don't really prefer to do on my own, but I don't like to go eat by myself either. Um I feel like people looking at me like trying to figure out why she by herself, or like why she don't be worried about why I'm over here by myself. Mind your business. But that's not, I just really, I don't know. It's just something I just do not feel comfortable. And I eat, if you know me, you know this, I eat so slow. Oh my gosh. I eat so slow. I get tired of chewing. That's how slow I eat. So if I was just sitting by myself at a table trying to eat, I would be so bored. Lord have mercy. I just can't. I eat so slow, and I don't even know why. I just take all day to eat. The only person in the world I know that eats slower than me is my mother. So I just, I just don't want to go eat by myself. I want to eat and talk and, do all the things and, people watch and just don't want to do it by myself. Now, one of the few things that I can think of that I kind of don't mind doing by myself maybe is maybe like going to the spa or something like, getting a massage or, you know, sitting in one of those, salt caves or something like that, even though my brain is going to be going a million miles a minute. But yeah, during those types of things, I'm probably okay doing more so by myself than anything else that I can think of off the top of my head. So that's it for me. I just love people. Just want to be around people, I guess. I don't know. I'm a people person. What can you say?
I hear you. And I can attest to that. She ain't never lied, y'all. Me and Harmony has gone to dinner before, and she do eat slow. She made me feel like an absolute pig because I was done in 10 minutes, and she was just on her
Still
third bite.
nibbling. I don't know what it is.
I just,
True story.
the lady came by the table. They was like, to go boxes. What? Huh? What?
Like, no, I'm still eating.
Like, okay, well, can I just order some dessert? Because
And I'm
clearly,
still eating. You done with the dessert and I'm still eating.
so I get that why you wouldn't, but that's even more of a reason why I
Okay.
would, because you done just made me feel like I'm just like, you okay? Like, you got a tapeworm, buddy. Like, why you eating?
Then I have the nerve to eat a lot too. Had the nerve to eat a lot and eat slow. Like you got to do one or the other, ma'am.
Right. Well, see, and me, I'm one of those people who I like to have my food
Me
like piping
too.
hot.
Get cold.
So I can't afford to eat slow because the taste quickly changes when it
It
starts to get
does.
cold.
It does.
It is
Yeah.
not the same to
It
me.
does. Yeah.
So yeah, that don't work. Eating slow
I
does not
know.
work for me. But no, I get it. I get it. It's better for
That's
you
what
to
I
eat
hear.
slow and chew your
That's the
food.
only caveat I always hear that's positive. It probably
It
helps with your
is.
digestion. That's why you're so smart. Okay, thank you. I'll take it. Whatever positive I can get.
Yeah. This is very. It is
Yes.
very very true that it is you probably eat the correct way and I probably eat the wrong way, but nonetheless, I don't want to sit
I
there for 4 hours
know.
and watch
Look,
you eat the
I
same
don't either, child. Sometimes I just be
point.
like, just put it up. Let me just take it with me. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Right. Right. Well, good stuff. Well, listen, family, we thank you all for joining us again for another season episode.
Yes.
And we will see you seasoned people back
See you
later.
soon. See you next time.
What you think, another season Thursday?
Yep. We'll be ready for you next week. Ready for you next week with something else good
On-
to talk about.
Only if they stay what?
Season. Make sure.